organizational struggles, you name the problems. All organization in some sense have it. And I believe that S.E.T is a program that you want there. It is different. It is something that will impact every single person within your organization, and of course will cause them to have a different outlook on life. To stand there and explain to you what the process is all about, I couldn't find the words to tell you. I could just say to you that it is different. And once you have done it, I am also sure that you won't be able to find words to explain it, but of course people will see your actions and see that you do things differently.
S.E.T is very relevant, especially the issues that we are facing now in the school, and what the idea that the concept people believe that teachers are really military men and women in the classroom. Truth is, we are not. Human beings like everybody else. We feel pain, but what S.E.T really does, it shows you that there's more to you than what you know, and it brings out that King David, in that shepherd boy David in you. So I believe we should look at how we can get this across to the other schools rather than just to trophy it and to marry to Ascot only.
Before the process was a miserable Nepland man. Everything but a Nepland man. Very aggressive Nepland man. You understand? Students even afraid of Nepland Balco. My friends and colleagues even will know all things about me, and they say, yo, we can't go to Neverland with you, because guess what happened? Man, the miserable body, you understand? But after the process, I think I do more analyzing than actually jump to action. And I really look into certain things.
I'm a teacher at Ascot High School. I was recently promoted to head of department for English, and I specialize in literacy, reading, anything that has to do with corrective work with grade 7 students. I graduated from Michael College with a diploma in guidance and counseling. Went back to Michael, got a certificate in reading, comprehensive reading and literacy. And then I went to the University of the West Indies, where I completed a degree in linguistics, a special degree in linguistics. And I am presently in a master's PhD program at university, also in linguistics. Amazing. To sum it up, I'm going to stop saying I've been through it before, because this was quite new. It was, at the end of it, you realize just how new it was. And I had mentioned to Kevin before that in doing all the readings that I've done and the short seminars that I've done, at the end of all of it, you never really felt connected to anyone. You know that you've worked on yourself, but I don't feel like I have to go through this alone anymore. I feel like I have a team, you know. I can't help smile when I think about it, and the persons that I've got to know.
You know these guys, I mean, it's not just coming to a room and say, you're my colleague. It's more than that. You're there for me, I'm there for you. So for me, can I bring us close together, big time? We and you, not just us. Really
I have a master's degree in sports management, also a teaching diploma in physical education, and a bachelor's degree in physical education. Basically, since I've done the process, I have been at peace with myself. I am a better person, I can say that. I know that it will help me with my school life in terms of, you know, reflecting on the things that I have done in the past and trying to make the persons that I am supposed to mold and garner and help them grow. I know that it will assist me to propel these persons to greatness. it is something that you have to experience by yourself. Yeah. You understand? And for what is one of the most important things I've ever done in my life.
Sure? Yeah, you said that, Joseph?
All I could probably do is to just smile more. I don't think I could ever put into words exactly what it means to be a part of the process, to have gone through the process. Me explaining it wouldn't make any sense, except to just tell them that they have to just trust it, just give it a shot. It's something different, it's something you've never experienced before, and it will be worth it. And if you don't believe me, just watch how much time I smile for the day, and you'll realize that it's good stuff. Good stuff.
I feel great, you know. Normally, I would take on issues that really don't concern me. I would let people's words or actions affect me. After the S.E.T program, I just feel great. I realize that I don't have to take on these negative things. I just live my life and move on. Well, I learned about positive and negative energies, and basically, when I reflected, I realized that I personally have a negative energy moving into the classroom. Now I realize that when I step into the classroom, I need to think positively. I need to realize that the students are here for me to teach, and they all have different potentials.
What happened is that we realize that we have a lot of teachers within the institution have some real deep-seated issues, you understand, which sort of in a sense thwart the effectiveness that they can bring out. You understand? And if interventions like this can go into different institutions, then other teachers will get the opportunity to really tap into what are the problems, and then be able to better function within their respective roles.
Based on recent incident, based on how I react to indifferences that actually take place, and people actually look at me and say, trust me, I like how you handle that situation. You understand? There was an incident even here, and I mean everybody was like astonished the way how I responded to the whole thing, because that is unlike me. So I think I start, I think I'm more lovable now. In a way, some people is like, trust me, I can't believe that he's a bit different, you know. And I mean, I feel it personally in my life. You know, I mean, even when I go home, my kids tell me, you know, and my woman tell me, everybody tell me. You understand that there's a difference, you understand? They have seen a natural difference. I will recommend S.E.T for anybody, not only a school, maybe some person needs it. You understand? Because jumping up there and preaching and say the Lord is this don't really mean say you're happy, you know. You understand? You have to check yourself, is that really what you want to do, or what do you do it for? You understand what I'm simply saying? So at the end of the day, S.E.T can go in at the church, the school, the bus, the bar, anywhere, once somebody want to know, right, about themselves, and can change and make some different level of changes with themselves and adapt to certain rules and regulations and manage themselves and see how effective they can be, then the point is, that's what the program offers. Really don't want anything else.
The timing could be better for me because I am getting this enter into teaching while some persons were teaching for 20 years. So the advantages, I can now better understand myself, my colleagues, and even from their own experiences, how the students behave, realize that sometimes some actions are not just actions, and there are some issues attached to them. So in terms of going armed with knowledge, so that is really an upside for me.
No, it's a very good program, and it should be done in other schools. It's a means of, as teachers, getting to understand students, and when we understand students, we can better cater to their needs. Also, as adults, we also have issues, and if we're not in harmony or balance, then we can't effectively teach our students.
During the process, I was able to see, various views from other persons regarding their experiences and challenges that they face up to today, and it was clear that our minds control our bodies, and as such, if we condition them, we will be able to conquer each and every hurdle in our path.
With the process, I like in terms of the authenticity about it. The persons were allowed to really introspect and deep, to self-evaluate. You know, we become accustomed to looking at other persons, so we got a chance to look at ourselves and see how we can contribute to the bigger picture.
Okay.
So I thought it was relevant and effective.
The acronym suggests students expressing truth. I think this should be implemented in all the schools across the island and by extension the world. It's great.
I recommend it for other schools because I see where there's a lot of potential, and you know, with our society right now, we're having such a great discipline problem. You know, I think the S.E.T program is really valid. It's great, it's awesome, and I just feel glad that I was a part of it. It actually changed my life in a positive way.
I was really up for the challenge at the beginning, and the method that was used was very unorthodox, very unusual. I've never ever seen that method, but it really gave me a different perspective of myself. Personally, from now on, since I've done the training, I now look at persons from a different point. I don't judge people anymore.
I'm normally accustomed to, in terms of setting as what we had recently, of a more religious forum. But this was different because most of the issues that were raised would have been raised in a setting that I am accustomed to. So it was really out of my domain in the sense of it was not religious based. How the issues were raised and dealt with was totally different from what I'm accustomed to. So I was now being driven rather than being the driver of what was happening. So it caused me now to sit down and really look at life from a different angle. How persons were willing to share their experience and their pain, and most of the time the methods that were used to bring about some amendments. It allowed me to look and realize that people are really persons outside of a spiritual setting, that there are some real social issues that can really impede how you live your life.
I mean, somebody pass a comment before I look and say who the word said that or who did Tarek say that. I'm like, okay, that's their view. Well, I mean, that's everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Let the person who say it to you come and say it to me, and then I might answer the person then. Now, when I check that, I'm in less conflict. You understand now? Than I was then, because trust me, I would walk down the whole schoolyard and look for who says so. But all of a sudden I find my time, I process my time now, you understand, and channel it into a better way how it can help me. That's
it has helped me in many ways. Personally, it has helped me to deal with my issues, and keep them separate. It has reinforced that, that you step inside the school and you deal with work, you deal with students, and you leave the personal pieces out. It has also helped me to work better with my colleagues, which I think is very, very important. It has also helped me to think outside of the box, or continue thinking outside of the box, understanding that things can be done differently. If we intend to get new results or better results, then we have to think outside of the box and try to do things differently. The S.E.T program is about you. It's not about anybody else. It's finding you, understanding you, and when you're able to know who you are, when you're better able to understand who you are, then you're better able to deal with people, you're better able to deal with your job, you're better able to get the required results. So I say, if you are interested in you, knowing more about you, understanding you, then join on to the S.E.T program.
Challenge yourself, try it, and then you'll see the result. I can tell you that it helped me, understand? And I know how it helped me. I mean, I'm more calm, I'm more focused. I think I handle a situation differently. First time before the process, if you say something negative to me, I'll give you back a negative reaction. Now I can answer you even calm, and it really have whatever you say really and truly have no effect, you understand? And the point is I'm sort of balance, you understand? I look at on the whole thing as that we all need each other.
It will help to build teachers, especially the weaker teachers. It will help them to be better persons, to be better teachers, to be better workers.
I would recommend the S.E.T program to other schools and other institutions, mainly because it helps staff members and basically stakeholders or all the persons involved in the organization to be more together, and once you are together then you can accomplish anything.
My name is Andre Law.
My name is Dwayne Taylor.
My name is Andre Palmer.
My name is Patrina Dawkins Anderson.
My name is Camila Downey.
And I'm a student.
I'm a student.
Expressing